Summer's here, and Nordstrom has everything you need for your best dress season ever. From beach days and weddings to weekend getaways and your everyday wardrobe. Discover stylish options under $100 from tons of your favorite brands like Mango, Skims, Princess Polly, and Madewell. It's easy too with free shipping and free returns, in-store order pickup, and more. Shop today in stores, online at Nordstrom.com, or download the Nordstrom app.
Some things work better together, like NARS's Soft Matte Complete Concealer and Radiant Creamy Concealer. Soft Matte Complete Concealer erases and blurs imperfections with full coverage. Then, Radiant Creamy Concealer evens and brightens with a luxurious texture and radiant finish. 2 concealers, 1 flawless look. Perfect for a no-foundation base. NARS, better together. Visit Ulta to shop now.
This is Optimal Health Daily. The True Cost of Waiting for What You Really Want by Kumiko of thebudgetmom.com, and I'm Dr. Neil. Hey there, welcome back to a bonus Sunday episode. On Sundays, I like to add an extra post in from one of our other podcasts, this time from Optimal Finance Daily. Often we find that our other podcasts in this network overlap with each other. There are concepts that overlap well with health, which is what we talk about here every day. And today's article fits that bill perfectly. So with that, let's hear another article and Diana's commentary of Optimal Finance Daily as we optimize your life.
The True Cost of Waiting for What You Really Want by Kumiko of thebudgetmom.com. Have you ever woke up in the morning, looked at your to-do list, and said to yourself, I'll just wait to do that tomorrow? If you are the worst kind of procrastinator, it could be costing you more than just money. Here on The Budget Mom, most of the articles you read are about money management and finance. Today, I'm writing about one of the most painful lessons we all face in life, the one thing we try so hard to avoid. Yes, it's true that procrastination and life limitations can hinder you from reaching financial goals, but in the end, it could also be costing you so much more: happiness. Quote, the present moment is the only moment available to us, and it's the door to all moments. Thich Nhat Hanh. It's easy to think that there'll be a point in your life that once you reach it, you'll have finally made it. I learned this weekend that there is no such point out there that's waiting for you. The only thing that you truly have is the power to control this exact moment, the moment you have right now. While you're waiting for satisfaction to find you and for the hoops you're jumping over to disappear, you ultimately end up putting your happiness off into an unknown future. It's not uncommon for people to say, once I find my soulmate, get married, and start a family, then I'll truly be happy and finally have everything that I want. In fact, this is a belief I once had. We spend money trying to impress people we think we want. We go on far too many horrible dates and end up getting hurt more than we should. All so we find a future we believe will bring us everything we've ever wanted. Are you waiting to lose 15 pounds, to write a book, travel the world, get promoted at work, make a 6-figure income, buy a home, get married, or start a family? Are you happy in this exact moment that you have? If not, then when? Maybe Thursday? Maybe next summer? Maybe next winter? 2 years from now? When you finally find the man you have dreamed about since you were a kid, have enough in retirement, save enough money, pay off more debt? Whatever happened to wanting the moment you have now? Isn't it enough? The hard truth is, when you finally make it to where you want to go and have everything you think you wanted, there will always be more challenges. There will always be roadblocks, imperfect moments, and hard lessons that have to be learned along the way. These are the things that make what we actually want worth it. Quote, for a long time, it had seemed to me that life was about to begin, real life. But there was always some obstacle in the way, something to be gotten through first, some unfinished business, time still to be served, a debt to be paid. Then life would begin. At last, it dawned on me that these obstacles were my life. Alfred D. Souza. The hardest thing to swallow is that sometimes in life you simply can't have what you actually want. That's one of the most painful lessons about life. It's one of the first things we try teaching our children. We try saving them from the hurt we know is bound to happen. As adults, it has happened to us, probably multiple times. It has definitely happened to me. So what do? We gaze up at the sky and ask a higher power to make things better. We stare off into space, wondering what our purpose truly is. We desperately search for the meaning of life and wonder, why can't we get what we want? The simple answer, because if you got everything you ever wanted, you wouldn't actually be living. I could throw you financial statistics that say waiting costs money. I could tell you that consumers paid $12 billion in credit card late fees alone in 2016, or that the number of people who identify themselves as chronic procrastinators increased last year. I could make this article only about saving money or paying off debt. If I did, then I'd be leaving out the most important information of all. There are no statistics that can measure our personal lives. No one can give you accurate data about the helplessness we feel when we're overloaded with debt, being rejected, dumped, used, or the fear we feel when we lose a job. Only you can write it. You have to grasp the true present, even if it's not what you want. It's the only real time and place in which we have any influence or choice to make things different. A chance to write statistics about our lives that matter. Stop waiting for what you really want. Instead, accept this moment and go find it. You just listened to the post titled The True Cost of Waiting for What You Really Want by Kumiko of thebudgetmom.com.
The origins of this podcast were once just a dream. That dream turned into the podcast and business you're listening to today. Starting your own business is a dream lots of us share, but too many of us let it remain just a dream. Don't hold yourself back thinking, what if I don't have the skills? What if I can't do it alone? Turn those what ifs into why nots with Shopify by your side. Shopify powers millions of businesses worldwide and handles 10% of all e-commerce in the US, from household names like Mattel to brands just getting started. Build campaigns that reach customers wherever they're scrolling. Plus, Shopify's expertise covers everything: inventory, shipping, returns, and beyond. If you're ready to sell, you're ready for Shopify. Turn those dreams into and give them the best shot at success with Shopify. Sign up for your $1 per month trial and start selling today at shopify.com/OHD. Go to shopify.com/OHD. Shopify.com/OHD.
This episode is brought to you by State Farm. Knowing you could be saving money for the things you really want is a great feeling. Talk to a State Farm agent today to learn how you can choose to bundle and save with the Personal Price Plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Prices are based on rating plans that vary by state. Coverage options are selected by the customer. Availability, amount of discounts and savings, and eligibility vary by state.
Procrastination is such a funny thing and something I think about a lot because I have an on-again, off-again relationship with procrastination. I find it interesting that procrastination is really a screwed up coping mechanism. Rather than working through the emotions of the tasks in front of us, we mentally turn them into insurmountable burdens and run away. Things are always harder in our minds than they are in real life. I have an index card taped to my monitor that taunts me with inspiring quotes and affirmations when I'm tempted to procrastinate. One of them is from Virginia Woolf, who said, "You cannot find peace by avoiding life." And another of my favorites is, "Action cures fear." I've heard that stress comes from thinking about things multiple times. So when we're procrastinating, we may be thinking about things over and over, and yet they are still begging us to do them. When we procrastinate, we also tend to beat ourselves up over it, only adding insult to injury and leaving us less capable of just doing the thing. The best thing I found to help with my procrastination is to find a co-working buddy. Tell them what you're procrastinating on and have them on a Zoom call with you while you're doing the thing that you don't want to do. I find it's more effective than an accountability partner who you'll check in with at a later time because it's providing real-time accountability during the only time you actually have, which is now. While I don't think we're going to solve procrastination in this one episode, I'm here with you in solidarity, my friends, because the struggle is real. That should do it for today. Have a happy rest of your day, and I'll see you in this Sunday show tomorrow with a post from Saving Joyfully and where your optimal life awaits.